also leading the right of residents to observe council meetings to ensure that all our residents have an opportunity to offer comment. Each statement or comment shall be held to a time of 3 minutes. Please be courteous and mindful of the rights of others in providing your comments. Comments may not be abusive, obscene, or threatening. All members of the public attending the mayor and town council meeting must treat each other and the mayor and council with respect. Individuals offering comments are not permitted to make personal attacks on any town employees, the mayor, or any member of the town government. Other testifiers are members of the public. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, am I recognized?
Yes, provided you keep the mask off your face.
Trizzy, watch your YouTube channel. What law is that? Because my First Amendment right and my religion, part of my religion is sometimes I want to put on my mask. And Governor Murphy, COVID-19.
Okay, Mayor, I think we have to provide a warning.
Sir, I'm giving you your first warning. If you put the mask on again, I'll give you a
Warning?
second warning. On the third warning, you will be removed by the police department.
Removed for my First Amendment right?
You may call it right, and that's your opinion.
My time started. So the reason why I'm here in Dover is because I saw a viral video through the Church of the Lawyer. I saw a viral video. Again, we spoke about Cohenbridge, California. We're inside of the courtroom. Rosenfeld versus New Jersey. So I basically came to this to ask you, Mr. Mayor. Mr. Mayor, was that you in the video where it looked like you during the road rage incident? I don't know. I believe what was she? Black councilman called her a fucking cunt and a pussy. And so I'm here to ask
Sir, if
you.
you
as-
use
as
vulgar
an-
language, that's your second warning.
Your words. No, they were your
Second.
words.
I asked you not to use vulgar language. That's your second
You
warning.
asked me not to use them.
I asked the public. Sir, I'm not gonna get combative with you.
It's my time. You didn't stop my time through the church.
One more warning, you will be
I'm
removed.
repeating his
If you
words.
use vulgar language again
The
in this
vulgar
meeting,
language you used? Did you use those words? I'm here to ask you.
You're given the warning.
Did you call the woman a fucking cunt and a
That's it,
pussy?
Mayor, that's the third.
you're out.
I'm out?
Sir, officer, remove this man from the meeting, please, you're out.
Your opportunity to stand down, Officer Rosenfeld, First New Jersey.
All right, so the mayor has the right to ask you to leave. He did so. He has asked us to have you leave.
Okay, how
You-
much time did I have left? How much time did I have left?
You're
It's
out,
going- It's
yeah.
going in my tort claim. Are you gonna arrest me if I?
So you're given the opportunity to leave. You're given the opportunity to leave, but you were given a warning. If you do not leave on your own accord, it will be defiant trespassing. Okay?
Leave the council meeting. I'm out of the council meeting.
Okay. You're asked to leave the building. The only reason the building's open is for the council meeting, so you've been trespassed from the premise, so I'm asking you to leave the premises. Okay?
That's going in my tort claim because it's only
That's fine.
only in the council.
My
room.
name's Officer Cordes, badge number 221. You're more than, you have your right to add me to whatever claim you want to. But like I said, you're given the opportunity.
Anyone else in the public wish to be heard? Sir, he had his hand up.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Give you 2 more minutes.
Yeah, hello, Terry McKenna, 134 Lincoln Avenue. Just one of the things that we all know is there's no newspaper coverage. So, for example, on the bit about why we need an OEM ordinance, frankly, I assumed that stuff all existed, that everybody had a plan. Maybe we need better information sources. So maybe on the Facebook page you can post some information so that we understand why a particular ordinance is being, not the taxi ordinances, but stuff that's substantive. The other thing I want to say, and I respect the First Amendment, I even make fun of the council and people on it in my little Facebook stuff. But I am personally offended to use the First Amendment as an excuse to be a 3-letter word and a 4-letter word. Okay, and so I'm embarrassed about that stuff. I think we have to be big about ourselves, and it's this is the business. So I find that offensive. It's fine to have one sentence. I don't like the mayor. I mean, that's not the state to have a one-sentence thing about what your point is, but I don't see that we get any value about that. So that's all. I just leave it big.
Yes.
Edward Lefty Grimes, SatSivaCross.org. We're a 501c3 here in New Jersey fighting for cannabis patients' rights and the rights of the disabled. I love political theater, don't you? I really do. I'm very good at it. I've been doing this for many years. But I'm not here for that today. My father was a Vietnam vet. He was a CB in Vietnam. The CB is the guys who build stuff. They build bridges, they build the camps and stuff like that. Well, he was in prison in Vietnam. And when he came home from prison, he had PTSD. And, you know, they all spit on him when they came home. That's what they did back then. And my dad wound up shooting himself in the head because of his PTSD. And then he lived and he wound up in a wheelchair. So when I see disabled vets having issues, I have an issue. Now, something was exposed here on January 1st, an issue with your lift there. And I would ask everyone in this council to take a ride on that lift. Just take a ride on it. To get a couple of you, and one of you can run it, and one of you can go down there. It's scary because when you get to the bottom of that lift, first of all, someone has to run it for you. When you get to the bottom of that lift, you're locked in. It's a fire hazard. You can't get out. Somebody has to actually come and open that door for you. And if you rode that thing, you'd understand how dangerous and scary it is for a disabled person. So once people get into that basement, there are fire hazards in the basement. You got the EMTs, the cops, and the firemen all wondering when they got wheelchairs down there, how they're gonna get these people out in an emergency. That shouldn't be happening to any of it, to wheelchair people or your EMTs and police and fire. The elevator may not need to be replaced. You could probably put a ramp in down there to the door. It might be cheaper to do that. But I'd like to offer to save you guys a lot of money. Before I got injured, I worked for Bell Labs for 21 years. I was a manager. I was in a union, and I worked my way up to manager because I was good at what I did, troubleshooting. I ran all the auditoriums at Bell Labs. I ran all the conference centers at Bell Labs. I was very good at what I did. You don't need an $80,000 system in here. I could do this for nothing. I'll fix it with probably a couple of wires. You got cameras, you got microphones. You have a system here in place that these companies want to come in and spend your money. $80,000 is a ridiculous amount of money. That's going to give you all new stuff, and you don't need new stuff. I'll do it for free as an olive branch to this town to show that I do more than clean up in this town. I'd like to fix some problems here if you want me to. And so I'm not here for political theater. I'm actually here to be helpful. And because my dad was a vet and he gave it all. All gave some and some gave all. And my dad gave it all for you guys. So I'd appreciate it if you helped the disabled vets. Thank you.
I'll go on the record as my daddy, in case the mayor wants to refer to my statements later. So last time I was here, you gave a close to 7-minute speech, hit piece, about who we were, why we were here. You tried to villainize the term freedom fighters, placing it in a negative context. For Christ's sakes, freedom-loving people wanting to remain free in a free country. There's a disconnect between the American core values that I share and that you share. You're so goddamn willing to just violate people's rights. As a journalist, this investigative journalist asked you, Mayor, well, those are the words that you said, and you removed him from it. That is ignorance at its best. Ignorance at its best. You removed this man. As a recap for everybody, on December 23rd, he said, Little Dick forfeited his time, removed him, put it away. Get out, he said. You're out. Now they're trying to play catch-up with their removal policy. It's hilarious to watch you guys play catch-up. For you to try to villainize people who want to live free in a free world, you're a piece of shit.
1 and 1.
For what? Roosevelt versus New Jersey.
It says not to use offensive language, and you just offended me by your comment. If you
Oh, I
do it
did? I
again-
offended you? So what are we doing? We're going to enforce
You
emotions
will be
over law?
removed
We're
as
going
well,
to,
sir.
don't cut me off while I'm speaking. My time is still going. Riviera versus Lozman. Riviera Beach versus Lozman. You cannot cut me off while I'm talking. So keep your mouth shut. I'm speaking. This is my time. Last time you gave a 7-minute reply, you never once said anything about the First Amendment things that we came here for. Glazed right all over that. Tried to talk about money that people make, social media influencers. He said some crazy ass numbers. I don't have a channel. Now I do, because you made me realize if that's the kind of money that is out there, well, you better damn believe I'm going to start a goddamn channel, and now I am. Because those are some good numbers, and you're gonna be a part of my whole journey, my political journey. So thank you for that. Your last 7-minute speech was when NJ Chasing News came here, after chasing you down for days with no answer, asking you about the pay raise you guys gave yourselves about 7 years ago. You're talking about the money we don't have, the money we don't have. You vote to give yourself a 60% raise you got. 60% raise, and we're talking about funds that we don't have. You and your 7-minute speeches while the public gets 3 minutes. How many warnings do I have? 1? You're a piece of shit.
Number 2, sir.
So don't talk while I'm talking.
I said number 2.
Don't speak
sir.
while I'm speaking.
Don't tell
Do
me.
not speak while I am speaking.
Don't tell me.
Okay? You say we do this for clicks and views? Do you campaign just for votes? Do you? Now you can speak up. You want to address that?
Time's up, sir.
No, his time's up.
Anyone else in the public wish to be heard?
Mary Saavedra, 217 Baker Street. I just have a suggestion about your door-to-door permits that you guys have in town. I know it's winter time and many times they come